Well, let's talk, Alonzo. What is this? Is it a crossover? Is it a sport ute?
This is, I consider it a crossover. It actually, the great thing about this, it actually drives like a car. The funniest thing about the X6, every magazine you read says, why did BMW make it? You know, the X5 is an SUV, a 6 Series is a car. Who buys the X6? It's not necessary, blah, blah, blah. For me, it's perfect. I love it. It handles like a car. The X-Drive is their new sort of computer-controlled all-wheel drive that moves traction to whatever wheel is getting the best traction. So normally it's about a 60-40 rear to front power split. It can go as far as 90-10.
Really? And it'll just do that for you?
Yeah, it does that for you. It does everything for you. It's got a sport mode that bumps up your shift points, tightens up your suspension.
Now this thing has a 3.5 in it, so I'm guessing it's a V6.
No, it's a straight six. It's
yeah.
BMW's workhorse motor. It's the twin turbo straight six that they use in everything.
The 3 Series?
From the 1 Series to this.
Right, so it winds up nicely. You're saying they're going to have an M version of this?
They're coming out with an M, which is going to be a twin turbo V8 with 550 horsepower.
And what does this thing weigh? 4,000 and change?
Yeah, it weighs about 4,200, but it handles great for a car that heavy. It will outhandle most things at that weight.
But you know,
the driving, that's what BMWs are about. It drives like a giant sports car.
I also have this secret suspicion that BMW has a take like, listen, if you ain't gonna read the owner's manual, we don't want your ass in our car. Like, we only want serious drivers.
Yeah.
We don't want a bunch of chicks going to get Botox in Beverly Hills that don't know how to work anything.
Well, that's a 3 Series convertible.
Right.
But they're like, if you get an X6, read the book. I love it. I've had this thing a year now, and I still love it. And I'm a guy who generally doesn't keep a car for 2 years. You know, a year.
You get bored.
It's like, okay, what else is out there? What's on the market?
Right.
Well, apparently they want you to make every payment.
Every payment?
Yeah, unfair. It's a black thing. They're
wow.
like, you know,
man.
I know they let you off. You don't make every
well,
payment.
white guys, we don't pay. I mean, they just give us cars.
See how that is?
And we drive 110 miles an hour everywhere we go with police escorts.
One day you'll hook a brother up.
Oh man,
I want to live the dream.
So you love the car.
I love the car.
And you're like me. You love BMWs just because they feel different. And like I said, you and I are on the same page with this one, which is on paper, the Mercedes is the same as the BMW. They're both German cars. They're both finely built. They're both finely tuned. They both have a lot of horsepower and they weigh the same, but yet the BMW is just a better driving car.
The moment you get behind the wheel, and it's completely different. It's not like, oh, this handles a little better, this rides a little better. It's like, oh no, this is a sports car and the Mercedes is a floating truck.
Right.
So yeah,
Chicks like
definitely.
Chicks and gays, let's be honest.
Yeah,
gays love the Mercedes. I see in the back, by the way, you got your hitch to drag your motorcycles.
Yeah,
out.
which is great because I wanted something that could tow, but I'm not, like, trucks are cool, but trucks ride like trucks.
Right.
That is the problem when you drive a truck all the time. You rattle your teeth out. Chicks do not like riding in trucks.
Right.
So, but this will tow.
This is, it's a nice balance. It's a look that took me a little bit to get used to, but I think I'm into it now. And I love me some BMWs. And like I said, when or like you said, when the M version of this thing comes out, look out.
Yeah.
But I mean, that thing will probably be 82 grand.
Yeah, it's going to be 80 something. But you know what this is? This is the 6 Series on steroids. In honor of baseball, they should just give these to players.
Right. Well, Alonzo, as per usual, it's always been a thrill, and it's nice talking to a guy who really knows his business.
Sir, thank you. It's an honor. And next time Miss Guerrero comes by, just give me a call, because she might want to lean on a BMW.
Her right cheek is going to make a cameo on the show next week, so I'll tell you. All right, Alonzo, you're doing the Lord's work. Good talking, my brother.
Thank you.
Take care.